you gotta win.
What is winning if you don't win in the end, though? They could be number 1 seed in the West and be out the second round, first round.
You gonna get your check regardless, huh?
Yeah.
If you go crazy.
Yeah. Luka ain't won.
So?
He ain't won nothing.
That's funny. Luka different, though. Yep. Let's see.
Oh, it do make sense.
You just need to scoot it over a little bit?
Nah, I just gotta flip it like this. You know what I'm saying? We back, episode 2.
Episode 2, you know what's going on.
For more.
Hope DNA.
Back for more.
Underrated Will in the building. You feel me? IDF Hoops, Eddie Sparks. We finna tap right back in.
Let me make sure that isn't right.
Make sure that isn't right. I had to get right. You know I had on the wrong hat last time. I had on the wrong hat, yeah.
What hat you had on?
I had on the other one, the dad hat.
Yeah, that's the wrong hat. That's the right hat.
That's
man.
the right hat.
That's the right hat.
That's the right hat.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, shout out to the real dads out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You right.
That's still IDF.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
IDF. We was already talking about it.
Matter of fact, you know, give them a shout out. Put their website, everything at the bottom of the screen.
IDF Hoops, yeah. You know, we'll put that on there. IDFHoops.com. Go tap in.
Gang.
You feel me? Dad Gang.
Yeah. Y'all go shop with them. Give them a shout out.
For real. Dad Gang go crazy on everything. Make sure y'all go tap in with them. That they has go crazy. I've been rocking with them. I ain't gonna lie. I've been wearing them almost every day. For real though. I just like the feel, the build of it. You feel me?
Good material. They look fly. I seen it from far. I was like, well, hey, you got on. Then I got up on it, read it. I'm like, okay. I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hoop DNA, episode 2. You feel me? We back in here. We got right back right. And we was already talking about the trades. The trades is crazy. Let's kind of go into that. Luka already went to the Lakers. I don't know the young big they got, but like I said, I predicted the Jimmy Butler. Oh, God. I predicted the Jimmy Butler. I said he going to go to state. We was in the gym.
And Jimmy for Wiggins that's a good flip. Especially with everything they had going on in Miami with, like, you know what I mean? Sometimes it just, things don't mesh well. You know what I'm saying? So.
You think Jimmy gonna lock in with the Warriors? I think he gonna lock in.
I think he gonna appreciate the fresh start, the new environment, the new element.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they already. You know, you got somebody with attitude, kind of like Draymond already over there, so he should be able to fit well into that. You know, Jimmy Butler maybe just be one of them players that's a little bit more misunderstood.
Yeah, he definitely misunderstood, but he definitely go crazy and he impact player. You feel me? I feel like he a little bit more impactful than, you feel me, Andrew Wiggins in his right moments.
Yeah, if they could figure out a way to really make it work.
Why not? That's what I be saying. Like,
how wouldn't it work? Takes because it's just like offense. It's system things you gotta figure out and judge to as a player. You know what I mean? Figuring out different tendencies. It's different when I went through a training camp, remember working with your teammates and stuff like that, going through all these different sets. Not saying you can't just, go out there and play basketball, but again, it's still the NBA. You still got to do things at a high level, and execution is still big. And, Golden State play a different style of basketball than other teams, or they may have been having a team that a lot of teams kind of try to replicate what Golden State been doing. As well, so you just gotta make a little adjustment. I think them being pros, it shouldn't take that long. At the
playoff
same time,
they should be ready. You think they should be ready?
I think it's more defense than offense for them, though.
What defense?
Yeah, they gotta. As long as they on point on defense, they'll be fine. I think Jimmy
Butler gonna bring that intensity. Draymond Green already bring that intensity. You feel me?
I feel like you need that in a playoff atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
You need them like dogs,
You got
competitors,
2 of them.
that confidence. You know what I'm saying? You gonna need that. That's necessary. Jimmy Butler, a hooper though, so he gonna be straight. But it just depends on what the West really looking like.
For sure. Who else went somewhere? Zach LaVine, you know what's going on. Zach LaVine in the building.
Sack cool too, but it just, man, I don't know, man. Like I said, Sack just it just they don't never get it all the way together. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think they got some cool pieces over there too now. And I think again, just it may be a more exciting team to watch. Or what I mean? Like, I don't know. Because Fox still was cool. Zach LaVine, he a hooper too. So
He a hooper. He back with DeMar DeRozan. They got some veteran bigs over there. You got Sabonis. He go crazy. We still got Malik Monk. He go crazy. We got Schroeder still. You feel me? He go crazy. So I don't know. I think they have a little playoff push.
I can see them being cool in the
They'll
beginning.
lose in the first round again.
I just what I was just about to say. Like it ain't gonna pan out in the end. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be like, I don't know. I think you gotta. I be thinking about the ones that really, really, really got a chance of like really winning.
Right.
But who would you see coming out of the West this year?
The West. I still like Dallas for some reason. Dallas. The Thunder, I just ain't watched a lot of the Thunder games. I think they might, you feel me, do something there.
The Thunder is another team that's still like unproven. Because you can't go off of how good a team is in the regular season.
Right.
It's just like, all right, yeah, bro, you can be number one in the West, but that don't mean you're going to make it to the championship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, not saying they're not a good team when they ain't been balling, but it's just
Denver.
What y'all going to do in the playoff? Denver, look, if I had to choose, I would say Denver because they got the pieces and they got the experience.
Mm-hmm.
And the system's already there. Like, OKC haven't been a championship team yet.
Mm-hmm.
So they may be missing that last little, piece of like understanding what it really may take.
And I think Westbrook he done been in the league long enough to where he kind of understand how the game go.
Well, it's cool because he going into a championship caliber, team that's already won. And then he's a great piece to add for that team. Like, it's crazy with him and Joker over there. Like, that's almost like cheat code.
Oh God, that's crazy. That's crazy. You think these NBA trades and movements and stuff kind of affect the AAU circuit and kind of you feel me, leak over into the youth sports a little bit as far as just like
I feel like all that stacking up then kind of trickle down
right
to a college level, to a high school level, to the whether it's school ball or AAU. I think that part kind of trickled down where you start seeing more like if they would say like super teams and stuff like that. I think that had an effect on it. Versus like that Kobe Jordan era where it's like the best kind of wanted to compete against each other, not play on the same team with each other.
Right. That's dope. You think that how young hoopers can learn from NBA movement, like developing loyalty versus a business mindset?
I think with the NBA, it's I wouldn't even approach it with no loyalty, to be honest, because it's not a dating relationship or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like everything you should be doing in the NBA should be focused on business, and business don't got no emotions attached to it. You know what I mean? You just got to make the right business decisions, regardless of, emotionally I may be connected to this city or, place or, team and stuff like that. But, you could be traded at any given time. So it's not like you got all the power and control, you know what I mean, to just, like, bro, I'm going to just stay loyal to this. So I'm going to stay, like, Luka just got traded.
Right.
To a team. He got drafted too. So that part of the game really don't exist no more to me like that. You ain't gonna see too many like real franchise players that probably play for one team their whole career like that.
Mm-hmm.
Dame, He in Milwaukee.
Right.
We thought he was gonna be the last one of the Mohicans. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think that exists no more. I think KD.
I mean Tatum, Curry. You got a few.
Did KD get traded or he?
KD don't count because he didn't play for multiple teams at this point.
Right.
So,
Brian
don't count. Brian left.
But he ain't get traded.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Cause like Kobe, you supposed to go through your good and bad with your franchise. If y'all finna be boo-boo for 3 years, bro, you gotta rock it out.
Nigga, not in Cleveland. Nigga, that's like, no. Nigga, no. You not doing that either. Nigga, if you was the dopest nigga in SAC, you not staying in SAC.
But that's separating the business aspect of it.
Right.
You're not just thinking about just, like I get said, from an emotional standpoint, you could look at it from an emotional side, you would think of it like that, but from a business side, you're like, bro, I gotta make the best move for me.
Mm-hmm. So you taking a bag every time.
Every time. Every time. Them championships gonna be cool, but at the end of the day, man, it's guys that won championships that ain't get paid as much as other guys. So I don't know. I mean, a lot of people kind of look at it like, I guess when you sit in front of the press and you want to talk to the media, you want to be like, I'm here to win championships.
Yeah.
But
behind the scenes, you trying to get to that bag.
I made it to the NBA, bro, to take care of mine at the end of the day. So
for real, that's crazy. I'm gonna go into something else. I'm gonna go more into the 5-year JUCO eligibility. What they mean for young hoopers?
I just think it's just more development. A lot of them need it more now than before anyway, because everything is so fast tracked.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody trying to get to one place real fast. That's why we see some of these draft classes getting weaker. It's a lot of young guys coming out early. Too fast. Yeah, they coming out too early, and they potential could get more. They could develop more on that college level if they allow it to play itself out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At least 2 years, 2-year minimum. Like they trying to one and done it. And I could even kind of, even for me, like I said, I went JUCO, and I try to hurry up and get my 2 years over with. I wasn't strategically thinking about, like, bro. Again, when I graduated high school, I was still 17.
Mm-hmm.
So, just like they talk about, like with the reclass stuff, like, bro, I just could have gave myself another year to get older, mature. You different at 18 than what you are at 19. You know what I'm saying? And me being the youngest player on my JUCO team, like, a lot of people don't even understand. Even back then, they acting like that 5-year stuff is, like, a big difference. Like, bro, when I went to JUCO, the average age on my JUCO team was, like, 21.
It was some older niggas over there. I ain't gonna
lie. We had a 25-year-old on our team. Like,
oh man,
it was
treacherous.
It wasn't like it was a bunch of 18, 19, 20-year-olds on a JUCO team. No, we had grown men. Some people had families already. Like,
man, there was a lot going on, and then you just kind of think like, dang, you all the way out here away from your family in this environment. Like, it's a beautiful environment, but behind the scenes, like you say, as far as like maybe your classes, the coach, you might not have nowhere to stay. You feel me? You not getting no financial aid. You feel me?
California a little different because they don't do scholarships,
mm-hmm.
and they don't have housing. Like you can't stay on campus because the JUCOs function different in California. And other places is different. Like they may have dorms on their campus and stuff like that.
Out here they got dorms?
Yeah.
In Carolinas and stuff like that?
For the most part. A lot of them. Some situations they still do, like where they had apartments off campus, you know what I mean, that they have students go stay at. But, some of these colleges do got, dorms. They got, meal plans and stuff like that. Like that didn't exist for us in Cali. Like, you gotta figure out what you're gonna eat, that's on you. You gotta figure out where you're gonna live, that's on you. So now you 18 years old, you trying to figure out how to juggle. You really dropped off into your adult life, like for real, because you gotta pay rent, you gotta go to school,
Gotta
You
work.
gotta play basketball. Like you trying to balance all that. You know what I mean? Just to try to pursue your dream and get a higher education. You know, that's a different type of grind. That's why that's why a lot of higher level schools be looking at into the JUCOs because if you could make it through that grind, like you gonna be good once you get here to
Right.
this D1 because it's a lot of that stuff that you was worrying about on that JUCO level. You ain't gonna have to worry
And I
about.
think it's a little bit more beneficial. You feel me? Just go to the right schools, be around the right players, be around the right coaches, stuff like that. Like and be open to it. Cause some people be having false dreams. Like even like
A
you
lot of
said,
false dreams.
Jake, like that's somebody that you want to see. You feel me? Get there because that was like one of your first players that you kind of start training and stuff. And he still got potential and stuff. And it's like it be guys like that you be like, utilize it. You feel me? If you can, utilize it as much as
Yeah.
you can.
And for me, I took my opportunities where I could go. And I was having this conversation just earlier too, where I was like, I knew where I was going. I knew what school I was going to, even though it was a JUCO. I knew what school I was going to going into my senior year, because that summer I already went on a visit. I didn't practice with the team. I got to see I didn't have to run five. Like I went to the whole practice of them in the summer to see like what it is. So I already knew, like, you know what I mean, what I was kind of getting myself into. I got to see the campus and everything that went into it. And my decision was already made. Once I got back to school in August, I'm like, I'm going to Fullerton College. You know what I'm saying? I already had my decision kind of made up. And I think a lot of kids just wait too late
Yeah.
on that type of time. Like,
They
you got to
might
be
stay.
doing
They
your
might
homework
graduate
early.
and stay in the city that whole next 6 months. They might graduate in June and stay in Sacramento
Yeah.
and don't go to school. You feel me?
Or they may not start talking to coaches, or
Yeah.
they coaches may not start talking to coaches
But
until
how you
the
go
middle of
about
their senior
that?
season.
How do you go about that? How do you go about that now? As far as like, we didn't know. Like Denard was there, but you feel me? It
Well,
wasn't a lot of.
so my coach Denard knew I wanted to go play college ball.
Period.
So that summer, he, like I said, me and Nunu, we went to L.A. You know what I'm saying? His friend and he went to school with, high school with, was the assistant coach at Fullerton College.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What
So
was his name again?
Coach Will.
Yep, Coach Will.
Yeah, Coach Will. Coach Will. Yeah.
Coach Will.
Yeah.
Bald headed at no. I'm fucking around. He was hella cool. Super cool dude.
Assistant coaches always be more like chill, laid back.
Every time.
The head coach is gonna be like assholes most of the time, as they should be though. You know what I'm saying? Because I think you need that type of balance. But yeah, so he knew Coach Will already. Isaiah was already there playing. One of his former players was playing at that college already.
Sacramento
Really a few.
kid.
It was a few. Like Royce was there too. So it was
For
a few.
real?
Yeah, it was a few people from Sac that was already up there at that school. So like I said, we went up there, went on that visit, got to practice with them. You know, we go through all that. I got to meet the coach, talk to the coach, this and that. You know what I'm saying? And I got to see like I could compete with these guys. I feel like this is school I could come play at. And you know what I mean, this and that. And I just kind of got a feel for it. That was my only like real visit, my only like real opportunity that I had. I just knew I didn't want to stay in the city and play for no school in the city. So I was already like, bro, I'm gonna go to Southern California and go to Fullerton College. You know what I mean, make that decision. But like I said, a lot of kids, they that window come fast, and a lot of them don't do their due diligence, and a lot of these coaches don't really assist these kids as much as, because I wasn't a D1 player at the same time, so Denard still did the
I feel like
the legwork to
I
get me
feel
to
like you
A
was a
school.
D. Yeah, I feel like you was a D1. You wasn't a D1 player, but you was a D1 athlete. As far as like, you could put you in the system, you still gonna thrive. As far as like, even
Now
if I
I
send
would have
him to
been
the
like
school,
a red shirt. I probably had to sit out like my first year as a D1 because my body wasn't
yeah,
on a Division 1 level. You know what I mean? And at the same time, I didn't academically at that time
right.
have the grades to go play Division 1 basketball. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. But for a lot of kids that we kind of come across, that's not really their issue.
That's
it's
what
the
I be
academics.
saying, and that's why I be so many players out here that you be like, dang, they going D1, they going here, they at this school, and they might be right around you because it's like the academics not even a problem, bro.
Nah,
Like it ain't no issue really with on that side. It's about them
not in this area.
being a little bit more tougher. You feel me? Having a little bit more,
right,
having a little bit more energy to themselves, belief in themselves. You feel me?
And how they work.
Yeah, how they work.
Like we don't like wasting reps.
Man,
Some of these young kids, they haven't grasped the full idea of like how you should work, how you should go through your workouts. You know what I mean? Like stop walking and like, you know what I mean? Like really keeping a fast pace to everything that you're doing. Make sure you paying attention to the details. You're going as hard as you can each rep. You know what I mean? So you can make sure that it actually be able to translate to the game.
Detail rep, you feel me?
Yeah.
Every part, even from the rhythm of it, the pound of the ball, all that, bro.
Yeah.
And then just keep on doing it over and over and over.
But yeah, the coaches got to help out more than the parents. And, you know, it's just like us, bro. We just, you know, did our research and got a list of, you know, all the NAIA schools that's in Georgia, all the NAIA schools that may be in your, you know, region, like a Carolina, Tennessee, or Florida, you know, those different areas. And you gotta play it because I even seen it too, like, you know, even with Key, like when she reached out to Albany State, if you contact some of these programs, they will reach back to you
for sure.
Cause she got an opportunity. She ended up, you know, actually graduating from going to play there. You know, she won a championship there, and
the more the merrier.
You know,
the more coaches you reach out to, the more contact information.
That's it, bro. And it was all like off of email.
Yep.
Like got that email, sent them an email,
phone number,
sent them some workout videos, sent them like some game film, and coach, you know what I mean, hit her back, you know what I'm saying? And it was that, and then, you know what I mean, the opportunity actually came, and you kind of just like, yeah, I'm kind of shooting for the stars, but like, bro, you might make it, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, if you be like, man, I reached out to like 20 coaches, bro, it might be one school, because everybody, I mean, not everybody, but a lot of these schools need players. And they don't have the greatest recruiting resources like that. You know what I'm saying? And
even the smaller schools, you feel me?
More so the smaller schools.
Yeah.
Because the bigger schools is they gonna find who they really need to find. They got the resources.
And kids gonna want to come to the
already. You know what I mean? A lot of those relationships kind of already be there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying for us, our issue ain't trying to help any of our Division I kids that we know have Division I potential get to a D1 school. A lot of the time, that's gonna play itself out. How do we help the kids that's not on that D1 level that still want to play college basketball? How do we help them? You know what I mean, get to a school.
For sure.
That's kind of like a bigger thing. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you're gonna have more lower level kids than you're gonna have higher level kids.
For sure. Yeah, I need me a little sip of something real quick. Where my just at? Hold on, yo.
Yeah, Gatorade gonna have to hit with some sponsors too. They getting free promo right now. Yeah, Gatorade getting free promo right now.
Free promo? Where? Oh, you just gave him some free promo?
Yeah.
Reach out to them niggas.
We gonna send them an email. We got it right here. I just told y'all. All you gotta do. You don't know who gonna tap back in, bro. You might have an offer or a proposition for them that makes sense.
For real, bro.
You never reached out.
Yeah.
That was the same thing like we was talking about with the gatekeeping in terms of just like, you know, how do you become or how do you even get into the process of trying to become a shoe team and stuff like that? Like, did you reach out to them? Or do you know who to reach out to? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of times, bro, it just be an email, bro.
Yeah.
And have value, too, though. Don't just be bothering people.
You know, niggas' nerves just sitting bullshit. Yeah. Lying. That's hella funny.
Premature. Like, make sure you
ready.
Yeah.
Yep. Have all your little knickknacks in line. You feel me? All that in line. Why every young hooper should have a bag, the importance of skill development.
I I really wouldn't say that they should have a bag.
Yeah.
But I think they definitely should be skilled. Like,
handle, footwork, shot creation.
I mean, and it start footwork.
Mm-hmm.
Your handle. And your shot.
Yep.
That would be my.
That's it.
That would be my like
key details. The line.
That like footwork would be my number one. Ball handle would be like my number two, and then shooting would be like my number three. A lot of people like, bro, why would you be, bro? Because, bro, you can shoot the ball, bro. But if you can't dribble, what good is it to be able to shoot the ball?
For real.
Because you're only gonna be able to shoot it when you only wide open. How often is that? You know what I'm saying? So if you got handle, you can create your shot at this point. Now you work on developing your shot, and if you got handle, you can create for others.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't got no footwork, you can't have no handle because
at all.
Your handle is based off your footwork.
Ain't got no hips.
You know what I'm saying? Being able to get to a good shot is your footwork.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean? All that kind of go hand in hand. So I think even for me and the layers that I kind of go about it is just like, you know, I try to challenge them, you know, in terms of their feet, you know what I mean, getting their handles tighter, you know what I mean, then we get to their shot. And then, of course, finishing different finishes around the basket. And probably one of the most underrated skills probably that, you know, a lot of trainers don't work on, you know, a lot of people don't focus on is passing.
Yeah.
Because you can watch games like, man, keep throwing weak passes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, kind of want to
super important. Good passes, even off a dribble. You feel me? Like you said, a guy might be on the wing. You might try to throw the ball up top to your guard. Still, I think I was doing that at Vanguard.
I mean, guys got to work. You know what I mean? They got to make it a little easier on the ball handler by being able to get open, get themselves open. So you not just turn the ball over trying to throw it to them. But
hey,
it go hand in hand.
I let a 5 foot LA blood take my spot.
Yes, you was being a robot. You was out there playing like a robot.
I was ahead of the game. AI.
Trying to come down and overrun the play. Kept turning it over. Everybody knows
malfunction. My shit was malfunction. That was malfunction.
That's what the coach was like, bro, I can't do it. And he wasn't even running the play. That's the crazy part about it.
He wasn't. He was getting up shots. I think I had one possession where I got to the line because I did my move. You feel me? I got by, bro, and I went up, got to the line. After that, man, that was it. He wasn't having it. And I'm just thinking, like, this braids don't even touch the back of his neck.
You got your spot took by a guard shorter than you with no hang time on their braids. All your confidence just shot.
Stacy, that's who took my spot. That nigga Stacy from the Wood. Oh God, where we at? It say who runs the culture, NBA or hip hop?
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Cause all the hoopers be wanting to be rappers.
Right, you right. Yeah.
The rappers don't be want to be hoopers like that. You know what I'm saying? They may have a connection to the basketball, but
or they just
like you could look like you could be a hooper that look like a rapper. You're not gonna be a rapper that look like he look like a hoop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
You see it now, bro. Like all the jewelry and all that stuff. Like Michael Jordan, the one walking around with a big 23 diamond chain on.
Yeah. They had gold on. I
mean, these hoopers got grills and everything now. Like, different.
Yeah, it's definitely different for sure. That's crazy. It say how basketball and rap have been intertwined since the 90s. I would say like you said, Michael Jordan and them used to come out stepping like yo daddy.
With the suit.
With the suit.
AI brought that little added flavor.
Yeah,
He came with that
he
hip hop
brought the
appeal.
swag for
He came
sure.
with that hip hop appeal, and all the other hoopers kind of follow suit. You know what I mean? After that, because AI like, bro, I ain't finna keep showing up to the game in no suit tie, bro.
Yeah, I need the headband.
But
You
now
feel
we
me?
at the point now, bro. They got out of control, bro. They be
For
coming in the
real,
game in dresses.
bruh. They be coming in the game looking crazy.
I'm talking about parachute outfits. It be
And
like,
the money do make a difference of what you gonna grab in the store, bro. They just be
I
grabbing
don't know,
stuff.
cause it ain't no. I could be getting paid millions, and I'm not.
That's what I'm
I'm not
saying
putting
though.
on what they be putting on.
No, they be having stylists and all type of stuff.
I wouldn't even really. I'm not. I ain't. I got my own style. I ain't.
Right.
You not finna tell me I'm finna wear this weirdo stuff. And that, it ain't no knock. You know what I mean? You dress how you want to dress. If you want to paint your fingernails, I'm not doing it. But that's it. That's you. That's you.
What do you think what you think the lack of mentorship come from as far as just like development, like what are the issues as far as the youth basketball development title, developmental coach or
So,
trainer?
oh, you mean like
Yeah.
with the trainers?
Yeah.
Hey there. I've got a really great feeling about us teaming up. How can I jump in and help?
Girl, see AI taking over everything.
She trying to get in on the podcast. But nah, what's wrong with like the player development side, like in terms of like the trainers, in terms of the landscape of that?
Yeah.
Man, one, you just got to be passionate. It's hard when you try to just turn things into a hustle, and you just kind of make it about the money, and you're not really like doing it because that's what you really want to do. You know what I'm saying? Um, just I think just money and ego just kind of disrupt that. You know what I'm saying? If they kind of take those aspects out of it, you could kind of be somebody that's a little more grounded. You know what I'm saying? And what you doing and why you doing it.
So what's some of the platforms you like that you feel like is still culturally grassrooted and kind of like they morals and values out here? You feel me? Like some of the tournaments or just, you feel me? Some of
Well,
the
I can only speak to some of the stuff that I work.
yeah.
I would say, shout out Swain.
Mm-hmm.
I worked with Swain when I first moved out here to Georgia. Uh, you know, his training and his what he doing with AAU, what I mean, stuff like that. He really been, what I mean, to me, like one of the top guys in terms of like that grassroots youth part of it, like development out here in the city. To me, I really ain't seen nobody doing it to the magnitude that he kind of doing it. You know what I mean? At the same time, I think it get difficult too as trainers when you start kind of like rising like that because so many people want to work with you, and then he kind of thinking about what I mean, trying to build and expand. So you trying to bring what I mean, other guys in to try to.
You feel like you got a little mild feel of that as far as like kind of how we've been working.
Yeah, on a lower scale.
Yeah,
On a
that's what I'm
low, yeah,
saying.
on a lower scale, I won't put myself, what I mean, exactly where
Mm-hmm.
he at with it, but
You seen those reactions as far as
yeah,
like
you could just kind of tell like people
mm-hmm.
may just go off the perception of it. It's like
Mm-hmm.
you could be a good trainer, you mean just as good, but they going off of face value or
Right.
what I mean, word of mouth. Like who do they know?
For
What I mean?
sure.
Just like if you go train with Swain, it's like his basketball academy is Swain Basketball Academy. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it's like it may be other trainers in there, you know what I'm saying, but they like that's the one I know that did this with this player and this and that, you know what I'm saying? So they kind of look at it like that, so they don't, but it's like, it's other guys out there and then it depends on where your kid is at, you know what I'm saying? Like, your kid may really need more of a foundation set for them. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like, he may have another trainer in his network, in his program, that's gonna help get the foundation set for a lot of kids. So now once they get that foundation, then when they go work with Swain, it's a smoother, quicker process. They can kind of get right to it. But everybody's got to kind of a better understanding of those things like that.
How do you think they how do you think us and people like what we doing as far as like the training and stuff, how you think we could kind of develop kids that's not really gonna take the basketball side too far, but they got potential in the training aspect of it? Do they gotta already have that love for the game and just like and where you
You definitely gotta have love for the game. You gotta be somebody that want to teach. It just can't be like, I'm gonna just do this just cause, you know what I'm saying? Like, and regardless of how you kind of fall into it, because everybody kind of fall into it, you know what I mean, for different reasons and different ways. And then when you fall into it, you be like I kind of love this, you know what I'm saying? So, you kind of just take it to another level. I think it's just like whatever it is, whatever you're really doing, it's all depend on how ambitious you are about it and how far you want to take it, how much work you willing to put into it. Because just because you played the game, it don't make training easy for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have been a cold hooper. That's not gonna make you be a really good trainer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's gonna take time. The same way with coaching. Like, just because you was a cold hooper, like, that's not gonna make you be a great coach necessarily. Like, you gonna have to put in time and get your reps in as a trainer. You gonna have to put in time and get your reps in as a coach to really become better in that area of it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you was a good hooper, you might have just been a good shooter, or you might have been a good or super athletic, or you whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? You just might have been a good defender. You know what I'm saying? That kind of made you better in the game. So it's like just other areas where you gotta like, all right, I gotta figure out how to get sharper in this, better in this, better in that. And I think with me training myself, a lot of the time is what helped me sharpen my own skills to then be able to go teach it. Cause it's like, bro, most of the stuff that I'm teaching the kids is stuff that I've done myself. I didn't put myself through these workouts.
But
So,
you fell into becoming a trainer because of that. Like people see it it always was like somebody seen you train and then they wanted to see what was going on.
Yeah,
or
for
they
sure.
seen you training yourself and they wanted to know, can you feel me?
Yeah, can I work with they
Can you
kid
come
or
play on
something?
my team? Can you work on
Right.
For real, that was funny. And I don't even think you told that story about how you got your scholarship as far as like the coach walking in the gym and seeing you train
I
yourself.
was just talking to I was just at LA Fitness this morning, and I was just talking to somebody about that, like, cause it'd be funny how much people make jokes and stuff about LA Fitness, like, man, ain't none of y'all finna go nowhere or and this or that, and I'm like, bruh, when I first got out here to Georgia, like, I dropped out of school, I wasn't playing college ball, I wasn't going to school, none of that, and I just got back on my basketball grind though. You know, what I mean, I went and got a membership at LA Fitness. I started going in there early, and I used to be in there 2 times a day. Just like I work out in the morning, I hoop in the evening. And I was doing that like routinely. Like I said, somebody just see me in there one more, like, bro, he be in here every
Crazy. That's
morning.
why you got to keep working.
You gotta stay consistent, cause he was like, he be in here every morning. Then he was like, bro, he be like, I wasn't never like half stepping through my workouts. Like, it was nobody in there pushing me, but I was going so hard that I would always see people stop by, you know what I mean, the door and just be looking in there, just watching me for a minute. They just be standing there watching me for a minute as I'm working out, And I might even have me a little hot streak going, like I ain't even missing. But I'm going to go grab my rebound, get right back, going back through the drill, hit the shot, boom, grab my rebound, get right back. You know what I mean? Just pushing myself like that. So
Sometimes sometimes you get on 2K and it be a nigga with all type of tattoos and all type. That was him. And then it be some of y'all, you walk in the gym, y'all niggas got the brown t-shirt with the, with the gray pants. With the generics on your feet. That nigga he was the nigga in there on 99. Yeah.
And I just, again, it just lined up. The right people saw me. You know what I mean? I ended up getting an opportunity. Like, I literally got a scholarship opportunity from working out in LA Fitness.
Come on now. Consistently. That's real. For real. Like,
so I know it can be done. You just gotta work.
Yeah, don't go in there playing around because that's what y'all do. Y'all might go in there and just be doing nothing and have potential, but that just come from your mindset. Your mindset gotta always be like that.
Yeah.
Like our mindset always was on that. Go hard no matter what. If the opportunity in front of us, go hard. You feel me?
Because the thing too was like, even when I went to the school for they open run, like they workout, and I worked out for the coach. Like I'm like, bro, ain't none of these dudes in here messing with me. Only reason why I was saying that because I'm like, they ain't been on my grind. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't been. I've been getting up at 5. Like not at 5 because I was at the gym at 5. So I'm getting up at like 4:30, bro, Monday through Friday. You know what I mean? Going to the gym at 5 a.m. So I'm like, bro, they ain't been putting in as much work as I've been putting in. So my confidence and everything was just at a different level. My game was sharp at that point, and it only took one game. After that, the coach was like,
sign here, sign here.
Yeah, he had me go to his office, and it was a wrap.
Had him go in his office and sign that 360. That he said he went in that office.
It was a good 1-year deal.
Yeah, good 1-year deal for real though.
It was good.
Good 1-year deal for what he had going on. You feel me? He kind of relinquished his rights after the next year and kind of did his own thing.
I went back independent.
Come on now.
Nah, but what it was is I was already. I had just become like a basketball trainer before I got my scholarship opportunity. So after I went through that year of playing, I was already kind of made my mind up like I could keep playing and try to do this overseas thing, or I could just jump into this training game that I feel like I already kind of connected to and really start my own brand and just go from there. And that made more sense to me at the time than like, bro, I ain't tripping out trying to be a pro no more. You know what I'm saying? I think I found exactly what I want to do.
When that reality kind of set in,
it was like about the second half of that season that I was playing in college. I kind of like realized, and like I said, I was already at the point of like pushing my brand. Like most of the people that know me from that university, they know me as like underrated. You know what I mean, academy, because I already had my brand.
Kind of already going.
Yeah, and like I was in class with beanies. You know, I had sweatsuits and stuff. All that I was selling
NIL itself.
T-shirts to my classmates and kids on campus and stuff. So I was already pushing my brand at school at that time as it was. So I just wanted to just really focus on it and dive into it. So that's kind of made my decision to be like, I'm gonna transfer back to school closer, to.
What happened too? It was crazy. Somebody that went to your school that you may have gave a shirt to or whatever. I remember Memphis was wearing a underrated academy at OTE, and they got a picture of it.
Yeah.
And he had sent it to Memphis, and it was like, it was like, bro, what the? You feel me? So it was crazy. Yeah. It was crazy.
Now people always hit me up all the time because they be like I said, even when I was in the gym today, bro, I was just like, bro, I probably will. I remember where you started at. You know what I'm saying? So some people kind of just, been following me through this whole journey and being able to see the progress and the growth of the brand. So, that just kind of gave me a little bit more motivation to keep pushing, really.
Yeah, that's dope. I just wish it was more kids kind of, you feel me, following that type of grind as far as like, it really don't be nobody that kind of push you. It got to be yourself. You feel me?
Especially when you start getting to them levels, like, bro, if you yourself don't want it, it ain't gonna work out.
Nah,
ain't nobody gonna be there to hold your hand the whole way.
Yeah, because it wasn't a lot of people there for us. And then you see where, you feel me, you could get kind of doing it yourself. But if you got, you feel me, outlets and resources and stuff like that you could utilize, you better utilize them and go crazy. You feel me? Yeah, it got to be a mental push, though. You feel me? Where we at? This nigga don't never ask nothing. Shit.
Nah. But it was some other stuff that was on my mind too.
Nah, for real. I just gotta find the notes. That's really where I'm at.
Nah, it ain't true. You
Yeah.
know, I could freestyle the whole mixtape.
Hey,
Nah, but
you hard for that.
the other thing
Pause,
too
but
was
okay.
you know, I was so recently we just had trials with the girls.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, this is me just being transparent, you know what I'm saying, with everybody as well. I think some people may appreciate my honesty and like upfrontness. So, you know, some people may rub them, you know what I mean, the wrong way. And some people may have different perspectives or whatever. But like I said, we had trials with the girls. Now, mind you, just me being honest, you know what I'm saying? Every girl that came to the trial is not we didn't have like one high level girl really out there. You know what I'm saying? So to me, like all these girls need development. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
All of them need development. Now, what do everybody look at the game that way, or see it that way, or do the parents look at it that way? Do the players look at it that way? You know, that may be just a kind of like a miseducation part of it, or it could be a delusional aspect too as well. You may think you further along than what you really are, but for me, going along this process, I'm like, I got a lot of girls in here. At the same time, you know, I don't mind working with who I need to work with too. At the same time, so it's just like um, my pitch was, you know, I'm letting the girls know, like, you know, you make the team, um, but you're gonna be on the developmental team, and it's wording and phrasing things a certain way to see the reaction and response of certain people. So, you know, sometimes people hear development team and they feel like less than, or they feel like you know, some people may feel like, "Oh, my kid ain't no development player. Like, I don't need them on the development team." But like I said, just being honest, we didn't have not one player out there that you could really say was like a high level girl. And
Yeah.
if we did, I would have just told them just lock in with me on training and go find you
Yep.
a higher level program. You know what I'm saying, for what we trying to do, because I'm trying to develop the girls right now.
For
I
sure.
know they not on that level, but you got to know that just as much. So like I said, I put that out there. You know, you get a couple of reactions and feedback from certain people. Some people like they excited about it. You know, thankful for the opportunities. You know, and stuff like that. And you have some people to be like, "Nah, I ain't doing that." You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. But it's like, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Because like I said earlier, what our program offers, with everybody well, I mean, not everybody, but a lot of people don't have the understanding of. For one, we gonna have one of the most cost effective programs that's gonna make sense for your kid and what they need.
Yeah, for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? We not focusing on what y'all want. I'm not gonna give you what you want.
Right.
I'm gonna give you what you need, because you need to develop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't gotta sell you all this exposure and stuff like that. But it's like, me just putting it in, you know what I mean, into a certain phrase. Like I said, some people gonna rock with it, some not. But you just gotta understand really where your child is. And for me, that was like, how can I weed out who really want to be part of this process? You know what I'm saying? Because
As you should.
because if you feel like you don't need development, bro, ain't nothing I can really do for you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because like I said, we're gonna be cost effective. You playing for a trainer and a coach, because I coach and I train. You know what I'm saying? We have film studies. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be doing strength and conditioning stuff. You know, we really gonna be focusing on the real ins and outs. And like we was talking about earlier, you know what I mean, in the show, uh, a lot of coaches, for me, I'm gonna go above and beyond for my players at the end of the day. And again, whether that's if they really want to play at the next level and stuff like that, like, I'm gonna do everything I can so they can do so. You know what I mean? So it's just like, a lot of people make certain decisions and moves, and then turn back around and come back to it. Like, bro, what did that program do for you?
Right.
You know what I mean? What did that high school? Did that high school coach? Can you really say that high school coach really reached out to anybody about you to try to get you? You know what I mean? Somewhere. I mean, it's easy to send your kids that's already going somewhere. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, are they really focusing on development? You know, can you come back better and be a better piece for them to be able to talk to other coaches about you? Because you may just not even really be ready. You know what I'm saying? You haven't, from your freshman year to your senior year, we can't say you really got better. You came in as your freshman year as a shooter. In your senior year, we still look at you like just a shooter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your ball handler is still suspect. You know what I'm saying? And that could be reversed. You came in as somebody that was like, you know, real good, you know, getting to the basket or whatever. Your shooting always been like a flaw.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are, we at your senior year, you still shoot the ball bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to look at all those different aspects of it and see, like, when you thinking about getting into, you know, AAU and you know, you just getting caught up in all this other stuff, like, understand your weaknesses and where your focuses need to be at, and everything not about just playing. Everything not about just playing in these big name tournaments or playing for these big name teams and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that don't work for a lot, because I have girls that I work with that do play for, you know, big name teams, or they play with on big, you know, high level you know, tournaments. And that's cool. I'm not, one thing about me, bro, I'm not gonna hold any player. Like, if you ready for that level, like, I'm like, bro, go try to go find you a situation. It's just gonna give you that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to hold you because I want you to, you know, play with me. Like, bro, I ain't tripping off that. Like, the only time I have players playing with me, if it's to focus on a part of their development
Mm-hmm.
that I know you playing with me, I know we gonna focus on that because you train with me, and these are some of the things we've been like emphasizing.
Right, even like the stuff he was doing yesterday, as far as like having them go through screens, coming off shots. What they was doing, it was like a corner. It was with the younger guys, the younger guys you had, the team.
The boys.
Yeah, it was like, what was y'all doing? Y'all was like setting screens, or DJ was coming off from the bottom, dribbling the. I don't know what you had him doing, but whatever you had him doing,
So
it was.
yesterday we went through a lot of like of our sets and drills.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So every drill we did had to do with a part of our offense,
Mm-hmm.
and we was just drilling it.
Mm-hmm.
So they could, again, we could get to the point where we do this so repetitively. So when it get time for us to run a play, you not like trying to remember the play.
Mm-hmm.
We drill this.
Yeah.
You go here, you go here, you go here, boom, 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 like doom, 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 doom.
Yeah.
Like it's the same thing
And
over and over and over and over and over again.
and
Until
those
we get
methods is dope. I like how you do that. That be dope. I kind of walked past it and kind of seen what you had going on. I'm like, this literally part of the play. He just, you feel
I
me,
just
like
broke
you
it down
said.
into a drill,
Mm-hmm.
and that way we just took one part of the play out, and we gonna drill it.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna drill it. Then we go to then we add to the other option. Then we drill it.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go to the other option of that play, and we drill it.
Film way more natural.
And
Feel way more natural.
so when we get out there, it's not, they decision making is not gonna be as difficult because I'm giving them all. We drill all the reads.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to me, that was more effective than trying to run through the offense with like 5-on-0. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that give us a faster. You know what I mean? We get more movement opposed to like, all right, this group, come on, y'all run the play.
Yeah.
All right, next group on, y'all run the, like, that be too stagnant and like dry.
And that kind of remind me like Coach Pete, kind of like a Coach Pete method as far as like when you had that conversation with him.
Yeah,
Just like, you feel me? But you doing it to all different plays and reads.
Yeah. And that's just a little breakdown of it, because I could see like, well, I know this is, what's the kind of key part of this play? And usually it's like a 3-piece connection. You know what I'm saying? And there's always, because there's a strong side of the floor, then there's a weak side of the floor. And we just kind of focus on what's going on that strong side of the floor, and we just drill that, and we go through every option. You know what I mean, through those reads, and that just, like I said, that just to add to the repetitiveness and the heighten IQ to when we get in the game, everything feel more second nature. If I come with the pick and roll, I do this. I didn't hit the roller, I didn't hit the kickback pass, I didn't kept it myself, got the pull up, whatever. You know what I mean, type stuff. So, you know, cause I seen some of our guys struggle with certain parts of the play.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if we drill it,
yeah,
you gonna remember the drill.
It makes sense
when we get in the game versus just remembering the play. You know what I'm saying? Because like we did this drill. It's just like bro, 3 on 2 2 or whatever. Like we do this drill all the time. So it's gonna be like, oh, I already know. Like you don't got like your body gonna kick into it. Like it's gonna make you go there and do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't really gotta think about it. So, and again, that's just different breakdown aspects, different things. I'll be kind of diving into the game and trying to figure out different ways to improve the players at the same time and meet them where they're at. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's not at certain levels, certain points, and that's where teaching comes in to be a big aspect. You know, you got a subject that you real knowledgeable in, and you get a new class of new students. You got to figure out how to teach. Like they got to leave up out of here knowing.
Yeah, what was going on?
Right, you know what I'm saying. So that'd be a big aspect of it, and like I said, I don't try to oversell myself to people who may not understand and see and recognize all that. I'm just looking for the people who really work hard and the ones that's gonna appreciate what we bring to the table.
For sure. Where we at? Let's see how much time. Yeah, let's probably. Oh, we almost at an hour. Let's just see what it's talking about. A few more little things. How do you stand out in AAU? How do you stand out in AAU? Like separating yourself from the pack, do's and don'ts, making an impact on a AAU team, and why basketball IQ and work ethic matters more than highlights.
I think one of the big aspects we kind of been emphasizing is like our half court offense. In AAU, a lot of times you see too much running and gunning. And you don't see a lot of sets being ran, and that doesn't teach the kids really how to play basketball at a high level. Because you're gonna have to you're not gonna be able to just go out there and just run up and down the court, be more athletic, faster than everybody, press the whole game. What happened when you playing teams just too skilled to press? What are you gonna do then? Y'all not getting all your points. If the majority of your points come out of transition, that don't make you a really good team or a really good player. You know what I mean? It works at that level, but again, what about when you get to the level where it matches up?
And that's where middle school basketball looked like. That it looked like this.
Running gun, yeah.
It looked terrible.
You know, the competition is so unbalanced. So it's like you could play trash teams where it's like y'all ain't have to run one set all game. But when you get on against a really good team, you really have to execute your offense. You can't just. It ain't gonna work like that because you taking bad shots is gonna lead to the other team being in transition. So you got to be strategic about that, and I think that's what the kids need to be successful at the next level is to really understand how to execute.
And then the average
offense and defense,
for sure, the average watcher or somebody at a game or something, they gonna notice that because a lot of people around just been like, bro, them underrated kids, they run shit. You feel me? They run they stuff. You feel me? And that's a nod to, you feel me, the work that you putting in with them, and that's dope. And I feel like they locked in right now, and they kind of ready to go.
I'm excited for them. I can't wait for next weekend. Really, I can't wait because I know it's their time now. It's their time for real. They've been working.
Yeah, they have. I think Memphis starting to go crazy. SJ starting to read so good, bruh. He be coming off. My whole thing is just like he be coming off a screen, diving in, kicking the balls. Him and balls got to understand it now, like kind of how to play.
They're playing off of each other well now. You know what I'm saying? So that's the good thing about it. And the whole team just they move the ball and play well together. It's like an egoless situation. Like none of them kids got no ego like that for real. Yeah. So I think people are gonna enjoy watching them play.
Yeah, because the thing about it, they don't have to have that ultra toughness because they could execute. It ain't about that. Now they looking like Colfax or one of them. You feel me? Them YT people teams. You feel me? So. Yeah, that's dope. I can't wait for it.
They fundamentally sound. You can see it.
They ain't gotta be out there till all we needed is Big Mason to get out there and get some rebounds for us. You feel me? Do your thing.
Yeah. I like all the pieces we got. Everything kind of like, balance it out. The boys been connecting, with each other a lot. So you see that connection there. So that's a good thing. At least they rock with each other. They willing to play for each other. They ain't thinking about just themselves. So,
and I think this trip gonna kind of connect them a little bit more too as well.
Especially after they win. After they win it, it's gonna be pressure, boy.
For real,
it's gonna be pressure.
Just like we was talking about last
time. They
time.
playing up this year too. We ain't going away from what's been working. So we will be playing. Our age group. The majority of the time, but that little 30%. You'll see us in 2029 to 2028.
That's a dub. Let's see. Pure. Who's the best pure scorer in the NBA right now?
Shea. His anytime I see him, it looks so effortless.
Man,
it just looks so effortless.
I think Shea and Elijah Arenas, them two, them the top two pure scorers.
Ain't even in the league though.
It don't matter, bro. Forget the NBA in basketball right now. I'm telling y'all, Elijah Arenas is one of them ones. Don't sleep on him. For real though. Let's see. The most underrated player in history.
I think that's tough. It's too many. It's too many that
the most underrated.
It's too many. Yeah, it's too many.
All right, top 5. I'm gonna go. Cause the thing about it, back then they was cold. Like T-Mac was cold.
I don't know. That's why I say it's kind of hard because who do you just
Steve Francis?
Who qualifies to be underrated? Because T-Mac was a superstar.
Yeah, right.
But I would say even like Damian Lillard, he would be somebody to me that was kind of.
I think he's number 1.
Underrated, but he a superstar.
I think he number 1. Trae Young? No.
Trae Young. I'm definitely giving Trae. Matter of fact, that's gonna be my top. I'm giving Trae Young don't get no credit. He don't get no credit for what he be doing. Trae, yeah, I changed my mind on that one. I'm going with Trae Young right now. They be disrespecting him terribly.
That's crazy. Top 3 sneaker you ever hooped in. Top 3 sneaker you ever hooped in.
I'm gonna go like a 1, but it's the same shoe, but it was different colorways. So it was the Bread 11s and the Cool Grade 11s.
Oh, you hooped in them.
Yeah, them two was crazy. The High Refuses, probably like one of the most comfortable shoes.
The 2010 sack highs too. Nah. Oh no, 2011 sack highs.
Nah, them was the worst. I could have had a better season. I ain't had them shoes.
For real, bro. I'm gonna go on Max Preps and show y'all exactly what them things look like. Man. That nigga was out there with them.
I had the weakest shoes on the court.
And the only reason because our coach wouldn't let us wear because them was Nikes. It was a year before.
We had to wear them Dwight Howards. That was the following year.
We had to wear them Dwight Howard.
What I look like as a guard hooping in some Dwight Howard.
Trash.
Had
the coldest jerseys with the weakest shoes. They had 3 stripes on the side.
What would be my number 3? I don't know. I gotta go back to something like retro. Probably like the T-Max.
T-Max?
Yeah, I'm probably going like T-Max. or the
You hooped it.
The Huaraches.
Oh, the Huaraches, 2005.
4.
2K4, but they 2005.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you can say that.
The NBA Lives. That's they was on there. I know which ones you talking about. The black with the gray and that little hint of red on them.
Yep.
Go crazy. If you could trade one NBA player, who would it be?
Trade him?
No, train.
Oh, train. What NBA player I would want to work with?
Like, who game you think you could open up with Joe Ism on it?
Yeah.
Because I feel like you can.
I feel like I could work. I feel like I could work with any player.
Yeah. But to enhance their game.
It's hard because it'd be like, man, they cold for
Man.
real already. I would say
it'll have to be probably like a younger player or something.
Yeah, because I would want to really be part of their
development.
Yeah, the
Bronny,
the going up process. I would work with Bronny. It would have to be a younger player though.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely have to be a younger player. But outside of that too, there's probably like, even I'm thinking about it now, like Anthony Edwards. You know what I'm saying? Trae Young.
Mm-hmm. Trae Young go crazy.
It definitely probably be more guards than anything. You know what I mean? Probably like guards and wings.
Yeah, it gotta be some young niggas because, like you said, some of these players.
But all of them already kind of like pretty much. Like I feel like they're at the point where you just keeping them fresh.
Yeah, fine tune.
Keeping them sharp. Like you're not really giving them no real like additives. You know what I'm saying? So I think.
But how can you say that though?
There had to be some young guys.
Cause you think all them guys up there has been working with the same guys they've been working with.
Yeah, but like now, if Brian coming to work out, bro, I ain't showing him nothing he don't know.
Yeah.
You feel me?
For sure.
You like, I was working on this move with Will in the summer. Like, bro, I don't know. Yeah, it probably have to what's his name? Was it Davion Mitchell?
The defender?
Yeah, the paper that got drafted to Sacramento.
Yeah, he on the Raptors now, I think. Yeah, Davion Mitchell.
I would say him.
Yeah, he decent for sure. Yeah, let's see what we got with the time. Yeah, episode 2, y'all. Y'all know what's going on. That was a good one though. You feel me? That was a good one. We're gonna try to, you know what I mean? Keep working on it. Keep working on the style. Make sure y'all go www.skillsandharmony.com. Go tap in and tune in to what we got going on. You feel me?
Yeah.
We about a week away from about the first tournament in Memphis. Finna go crazy. You feel me? You got anything else, bro?
Nah, man, we gonna get back with y'all on episode 3. Y'all
episode
stay tuned
3.
and tapped in, man.
You feel me? Let's get it.
That's it.